Namaste, Sitaram, and pleasant good morning. Welcome to Rudraaya. I am your host, Nisha Sharma, and Rudraaya is being brought to you with a kind compliments of Maharudradev Mandir. And of course, the Mandir is located at 850 Tapscott Road, Unit 34 in Scarborough, with Tapscott and McNichol being our closest intersection. So today we want to just dedicate this entire program to our son, Rudradev Sharma, as he celebrated his 11th birthday yesterday. And we cordially invite all of you to join us this morning at the Hindu Heritage, where we will be performing his Janeo. So throughout the program today, I'm going to give you some more information on that. For now, we'll join our spiritual leader, Pandit Ravi Sharma, for our katha. Enjoy.
Hanuman ki jai jai bolo Hanuman ki Rama Lakshman Janaki Rama Lakshman Janaki jai jai bolo Hanuman ki राम को भानामय अमृत पियो किया भर पान की राम को भानामय अमृत पियो किया भर पान की जानकी है जग की माता जानकी है जग की माता ज्योति को गुना गान की जय जय बोलो हनुमान की जय जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय जय बोलो हनुमान की लक्ष्मण सखा भी गुण करे देख दिया सुख आन की लक्ष्मण जी के गुण करे देख दिया सुख आन की फिर हनुमत हसे सुखासन फिर हनुमत हसे सुखासन अमृत भल भल राम की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय जय बोलो हनुमान की जाके महिमा की नुपुर में चारौर पर मान की जाके महिमा की नुपुर में चारौर पर मान की ऋषिकर दास सात चरण में ऋषिकर दास सात चरण में जाके करने वाल की जय जय बोलो हनुमान 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 की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय जय बोलो हनुमान की जय जय बोलो हनुमान
Brims Bole Shri Sita Ramachandra ki Jai. Devotees, we all have a lot of potential within us, an infinite source of joy, strength, devotion, and purity that lies hidden within us. But all that goodness remains buried under the dust of our small thinking and uninspiring goals. We feel small and powerless because we work only for a handful of people around us rather than associating ourselves with sometimes the bigger goal. The moment that a person surrenders to a higher ideal, it becomes very powerful. Prior to meeting Ramchandraji, Sri Hanumanji was the minister of Sugriv and served as his advisor. Sri Hanumanji's glory was never seen while he was serving Sugriv. It was only when Hanumanji served the Lord that his glory unfolded. Unless we serve a bigger deal, a higher ordeal, our power and goodness does not get exhibit. When we think that we have to live for something bigger and higher than our country or the Lord or the Guru, then a reservoir power opens up within us. Nobody knew Karamchand Gandhi as a successful lawyer, but his glory multiplied when he became a freedom fighter. Our capacity to sacrifice and endure is very limited when we have the small goal in life. Bigger goals infuse greater inspiration and assurance. When we work for the Lord, to serve and to please the Lord in the very same way starts expressing through us. Sri Hanumanji had only one ideal, that was to serve Lord Ramchandraji. He had one passion and one zeal, and that was to serve him. This alone made Hanumanji most glorious. The fate of holding on to the Lord's name and God's work is most potent. It brings out the best upon each and every one of us. Hence, always seek for a higher, aim for a higher, associate that which will make you higher in life. May the blessings of the Lord be upon each and every one of you. Bhagwan blessings now and all. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
रघुवंशी अयोध्यापति रामचंद्र की जय, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। तदिया नदीम तेरे नाना धीरे तोम, तदिया नदीम तेरे नाना धीरे तोम, तदिया नदीम। रघुबर तेरी राह निहारे, रघुबर तेरी राह जागे धनुधर से लागे तब से मेरा मोह से ताए रे दुविधा मेरी सब जग जाने दुविधा मेरी सब जग जाने जाने ना निर्मोहिया कर मोरे परदेसिया आओ पधारो पिया कर मोरे परदेसिया आओ पधारो पिया गई बन गद पर बनन बनन बनिया दीवाने गई बन गद पर बनन बनिया गम पम रे गम म सानी गा रे सानी सा नि सा रे पम प ग म रे गा रे सानी सा म प म प ग म रे गा रे सानी सा रे रे म म प रे प म द प द नि सा गई बन गद पर बनन बनिया दीवाने गई बन गद पर बनन बनिया ओ नहीं लोगे तेरी बांस तो मुरझ के हो रही है नरिया चुप चल बनी रे तेरी जोगनिया कर मोरे परदेसिया आओ पधारो पिया कर मोरे परदेसिया आओ पधारो पिया
My dear viewers, I hope you've enjoyed this morning's katha. As I mentioned today, it is Rudradev's birthday, so throughout the program today, you will be seeing highlights of Rudradev as he celebrates his 11th birthday yesterday and over this weekend. For now, we'll join our own Dr. Sachin Ramkisoon for a health segment.
Sitaram and welcome to Health Corner. I am Dr. Sachin Ramkisoon, and on today's episode, we are talking about allergic reactions. Allergic reactions are very common and have been increasing in recent years. There's a very wide spectrum of allergic reactions, varying from very mild symptoms such as itching eyes and sneezing to very severe reactions where difficulty breathing or death may actually occur. It is very important to understand what allergic reactions are and how we can help identify and treat it. Allergic reactions occur when a person's immune system reacts to a substance that is normally harmless. This otherwise harmless substance that triggers an allergic reaction is called an allergen. There are many allergens, but these generally can be divided into foods such as nuts, eggs, or seafood, environmental allergens such as dust, pollen, pet hair, latex, and flowers, toxins such as bee or wasp stings and poison ivy, and medications of any variety. The symptoms of an allergic reaction can vary from mild to very severe. Mild forms of allergic reactions may include irritation of the nose, sneezing, itching, rash, and red watering eyes. Inhaled allergens may trigger asthma, causing more concerning symptoms such as shortness of breath, coughing, and wheezing. The most severe allergic reactions involve a whole body response, also called anaphylaxis. With anaphylaxis, there can be large rashes on the skin, difficulty breathing, swelling of the lips, the tongue, or the throat, low blood pressure, nausea or vomiting, and may even lead to death if not treated immediately. Just like there is a wide spectrum of symptoms of allergic reactions, there is a wide spectrum of treatments to match the severity. It is important to see a physician immediately if the symptoms are anything but mild. Mild allergic reactions may only need avoidance of the allergen and sometimes an antihistamine such as Benadryl. Moderate reactions may require antihistamines and steroid treatment, such as prednisone, for a few days. More severe reactions, such as anaphylaxis, require immediate administration of epinephrine, followed by steroids and antihistamines. We should all be able to identify these severe anaphylactic reactions and know how to treat with epinephrine. Many who suffer from anaphylactic reactions actually carry an epinephrine auto-injector. If someone is experiencing an allergic reaction that results in difficulty breathing or swelling of the lips, tongue, or throat, then we should all know how to administer the epinephrine auto-injector. This is an EpiPen, which is the most common auto-injector. To use this device, you hold the EpiPen in the palm of your hand and point the blue to the sky. You slip off the lid and then you inject directly into your thigh and hold down for about 10 seconds. This EpiPen delivers a dose of epinephrine through the clothing and into the muscles. It is very important that if you use the EpiPen for an allergic reaction, that you then go to the emergency department for further treatment and monitoring. Many people are unable to identify exactly what triggered their allergic reaction. For these first-time or new allergic reactions, it is important to write down all the new exposures for the past week. This list will be crucial to the allergist that can then do skin testing to identify what your specific allergy is and how severe it is. Allergic reactions are extremely common and can be very serious in some cases. Hopefully this talk has shed some light on how they present and what we can do in an emergency situation. Thank you for joining us on Health Corner, and I look forward to speaking with you again next week on Rudraaya.
My dear viewers, we are reminding you that for those of you who are joining us for Rudradev's Janeo this morning, it starts at 9 a.m. at the Hindu Heritage, so we hope to see you there. The puja is going to be done promptly at 12 noon, followed by lunch. So now we are entering into a corporate segment of Rudraaya, and I'd like to introduce to you our host for the corporate segment, Kamalji from Lotus Funeral Home.
Sitaram and Namaste. My name is Kamal Bardwaj, and I'm the owner of Lotus Funeral and Cremation Center. I'm also a licensed funeral director. Seeing a loved one who has passed away for one last time is very important to a family as well as friends. How the person looks will be a lasting memory that will be forever etched in their mind. Preparing a body with embalming is very important to ensure the body will not change physically so that their loved one who has passed away looks as good or many times looks even better compared to when they were alive. We always want to match skin tones, so a picture is asked to be brought in or sent to us when preparing a body. The preparation for the body of a loved one is completed in a very respectful and dignified manner at Lotus Funeral. For Hindu families, bhajans are being played and Ganga Jal is used to purify the body. At Lotus Funeral, we have a special dressing room for families to help dress their loved one, if that is something that the family wants to be a part of before the funeral. I have been asked by people if it is okay to touch a body after someone passes away. After we perform an embalming, the body is preserved and completely safe to be touched. During the embalming procedure, it is always better to have the dentures before for those elderly people that wear them so that the mouth has a properly formed shape. If the person had a pacemaker implanted to their heart, then we do have to remove it as it is part of the preparation process. The reason the pacemaker is removed is due to the battery. When a body is being cremated, and if a battery is present during the time, then the battery will explode during intense heat. This represents a danger to the crematorium operator as well as damaging the crematorium equipment. At Lotus Funeral, we have a restorative team, which means we can do things to improve the look of the person if that is the request of the family. For example, if the person has lost a lot of weight on the face, causing their cheeks to sink in, which has drastically changed their appearance compared to when they were in better health, my team can make the face look more fuller so that it matches more towards the appearance expectations of what the family would like to see. Our objective is to meet and to surpass the expectations of the family. It starts with the preparation of their loved one. At Lotus Funeral and Cremation Center, we are open 7 days a week and 24 hours a day. We have large halls accommodating seating for 500 people to smaller rooms. Our on-site crematorium makes the experience of a funeral better as we do not have to leave the building for the cremation. Puja items and fresh leaves, kirtan groups can be provided. Lotus Funeral is centrally located to serve the families from the east and the west. For Hindu families, we play Gayatri Mantra in our transfer vehicle when we transfer a loved one into our care, as well as place a tulsi leaf on their mouth. For more information, please call me at the telephone number on the screen. Thank you for watching, and see you next week on Rudraaya. Sitaram.
Life is beautiful, but death is inevitable. I realized this when my dad passed away. So much pain, and amidst all this, the worry of arranging a funeral. Thankfully, in all this, Kamal stood by me. From the viewing to the cremation, he arranged it all at one location. Once someone is gone, they don't come back. But Lotus Funeral Home knows how to give them a respectable farewell.
Lotus Funeral Home. Life must be celebrated.
हो जरा में नाम का पकड़ो भी क्या मरा मेरा का हो जरा में नाम का पकड़ो भी क्या मरा मेरा का राम राम का पक्का राम राम का पक्का हो जरा में राम का पकड़ो भी क्या मरा मेरा का हो जरा में राम का पकड़ो भी क्या sani nani, o sani nani, o sani nani nani nani, kirkinarin kinarin kinana, o kirkinarin kinarin kinana. चार भयो समझ में बैठ कर, चार भयो समझ में बैठ कर, सबको सीताराम कहते ओ सनी नानी, ओ सनी नानी, ओ सनी नानी नानी नानी, किनारे किनारे किराना, किनारे किनारे किराना. उस्ताद सिखाया, उसका नाम और बाबू सिनाया. खांगाना उस्ताद सिखाया, उसका नाम और बाबू सिनाया. खांगाना उस्ताद सिखाया, खांगाना उस्ताद सिखाया, उसका नाम और बाबू सिनाया. सनी नानी, ओ सनी नानी, ओ सनी नानी नानी नानी, किनारन किनारन किराना, किनारन किनारन किराना. कौन बचाए ढोलक दंतल, मंजीरा और बुलबुल करे. कौन बचाए ढोलक दंतल, मंजीरा और बुलबुल करे. कौन बचाए ढोलक दंतल, कौन बचाए ढोलक दंतल, मंजीरा और बुलबुल करे. ओ सनी नानी, ओ सनी नानी, ओ सनी नानी नानी नानी, किनारन किनारन किराना, ओ किनारन किनारन किराना. चार भयो समझ में बैठ कर, चार भयो समझ में बैठ कर, सब कोई सीताराम करे. ओ सनी नानी, ओ सनी नानी, ओ सनी नानी नानी नानी, किनारन किनारन किराना, ओ किनारन किनारन किराना, ओ किनारन किनारन किराना, ओ किनारन किनारन किराना.
My viewers, we've come to the end of another segment of Rudraaya. I hope you've enjoyed this morning's segment. As I said, we want to wish Rudradev a very happy birthday as he celebrated his 11th birthday yesterday. And of course, he's entering the second stage of his life, which is taking Janeo today. So we're looking forward to seeing all of you at the Hindu Heritage. And of course, we'd also like to send special birthday greetings to Christina Prasad, as she also celebrated her birthday this past week. So for all the birthdays out there, we wish you a happy birthday on behalf of Rudradev Mandir as well as the crew at Rudraaya. We hope you have a great day today. And of course, we look forward to seeing you next week. Would like to thank our kind sponsors at Rudradev Mandir, as well as our executive producer, Gari Khan, for making Rudraaya possible. So until we meet again next week, have a blessed week. Namaste.
शंभु महादेवा, शंभु महादेवा,
शंभु महादेवा, शंभु महादेवा.
हे गंगाधरा शिव गंगाधरा,
गंगाधरा शिव गंगाधरा,
हे गंगाधरा शिव गंगाधरा.